أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي رب زدني علما وارزقني فهما السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته and Ifra Rayyan and Shafira, right? I'm Fawzul Kareem from Putlam or Tihari or something, right? Ifra Rayyan தெரியும் நினைக்கிறேன் என்னோட ரிலேஷன் தானே. So, this is the introduction class for the grade 10 students those who are facing the exam in 2025. Just an introduction. What are the units are there and what are the basic of these syllabus and all, right? Okay. எனக்கும் தெரியுமா ரைட் ஓகே சாஃபிராக்கும் தெரியும் ரைட் ஓகே 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 சாஃபிரா யார்ட்டையும் சொல்லாதீங்க யாருன்னு சொல்லிட்டு ரைட் ஸோ வெல்கம் டு த செஷன் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் செஷன் ரைட் ரைட் your class time for the grade 10 students, the class will be held at 10 o'clock at Saturday, 10 to 12, and Sunday, 10 to 12. This is a class schedule. Sir, I want to explain right? This is a class schedule for the grade 10 students. That means 25 batch. Now there are 3 batches, 22, sorry, 25 and 24 and 23. Right, 23 means they didn't still they didn't face the exam. They are going to face the exam in this month, this year, May, right? So I'm talking for you, those who are just passed for the grade 10, from grade 9 to grade 10, those who are writing the exam in 2025, right? Okay. So this is a class schedule, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 12, right? For the grade 10 students. Right. And for the grade 11, wait a minute. Anika Afrat. Right, okay. Assalamu alaikum, my dear.
Alaikum assalam, sir.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum. Right, and for the grade 11 students, 24 batch, those who are writing the exam 24, the class timetable will be 7 to 9, Sunday 7 to 9. Okay. And this session is for the grade 11 students, okay, not for the grade 10, for the grade 11 students, for 24 batch, right? Okay. Can you say what is your last term marks in your science? Whether it is a bomb or whether it is a flower. What about you? And what's your marks? The final exam, last term exam. Kadesa term exam, what is the marks you scored? In the marks score panninga. What was your marks? 78, mashallah. Others? Anika and Shafira? Okay, no replies. Right. Whatever the marks you scored in the grade 9 or so grade 10, that's what the matter, right? W, sir. Okay, nothing to worry. Right? From today, you are going to start your grade 10 syllabus. At India, if you study well, right? From today, if you study well, you can score easily. You can score A marks if you have a plan and if you have a proper execution of that plan. Right? Only plan and execute planning, definitely you can get it. There's no any doubt, single doubt. But you want to work on that plan and we want to plan that scheme properly, right? So if you do like that, if you work every day from today, you can easily score A marks, whatever you got W O S O anything. From today, if you study well, definitely you can score more marks, right? Okay, we'll discuss, right? How to get A in the science, right? In your grade 10 first term, right? Sorry, grade 11, sorry. So these are the 4 contents that we are going to discuss in this session. Introduction to the syllabus, introduction to the final paper, and the patterns in the final paper, and some requests and regulations that must be followed in the class. So these are the 4 things that we are going to discuss this class, right? Okay. Introduction to the syllabus. Okay, grade 10 and the grade 11. Anika, what's your grade? Are you grade 10 or grade 11?
11, sir.
Okay, grade 11 means 24 batch, right? Not 11 plus. 11 plus 11, eh?
11 plus.
11 plus. 11 plus means 23 batch, right? Okay. That's a separate class, separate group for that 23 batch. You can join that group, right? Okay. So this is an introduction for the grade 10 and the grade 11 because you have written 3 exams in your grade 10, first term, second term, third term. So you have somewhat knowledge in the papers and all. You don't know the syllabus of the grade 11, but you know the syllabus of the grade 10 and you have studied 3 times for the 3 terms. So we are going to discuss about the syllabus from the grade 10 and the grade 11. Okay. Here, my dear, you can see totally 20 units are there. Totally 20 units are there in grade 10. Wait a minute. And 15 units are there in grade level. So totally, when you are writing the exam, when you are facing the final exam, you must be fully thorough in 35 units. 20 units in the grade 10 and 11, sorry, 15 units in grade 11. So 20 plus 15, 35. So if you have proper knowledge in those 35 units, you can get A plus, just 35, right? Okay. 35 and that's a big number, small number, right? Don't worry. Okay. 35 under the syllabus is very small. Okay, you can study well, but the number is very high. Okay, don't worry about those things, right? And these are the 20 units in the grade 10. You know all those things. What are the sections? What are these comes under biology, and what are these comes under physics, and what are these comes under chemistry and all. Here, chemical base of life. You know, right? You know the grade 10 syllabus. These are the 20 units. First 6 unit will comes under first term, and again second term, and again third term. Okay. And here, you know our syllabus, our grade 10 syllabus can be divided into 3 types. What are they? Chemistry, physics, and bio. Totally, my dear, there are 6 units under biology. Okay. You may think, why am I discussing all these biology, chemistry, physics, and all, right? To discuss, to explain the structure of your paper. Right? I said the introduction to the final paper. So if I want to explain those patterns and in the pattern and the exam paper I want to explain all these things. Then only I can explain the pattern and the methods in the final paper. Final paper in the part in the KL or that's why explaining what are the comes on physics and biology, chemistry. But you know already, right? So how many units are there in physics? Totally there are 9 units in the physics part and 6 units in biology part and 5 units from chemistry part. So totally if you add all these things, you will get 20. So you can see here, there are 9 physics. Right? The number of physics units are very high, 9. And also if you take grade 11 syllabus, if you take the grade 11 syllabus, same here, you can see 6 units comes under physics. Here 9, then there are 6. So in your grade 10 syllabus and also in your grade 11 syllabus, the physics number of units which comes under physics is somewhat high comparing to the biology and the chemistry. And here might if you take grade 11 syllabus, totally there are 15 units. First 2 will be biology, third will be chemistry, and next 2 will be physics. So like that, chemistry, physics, biology. So if you divide the 15 units into 3, you can see 4 units comes under biology part, and 6 unit comes under physics part, and 5 unit will comes under chemistry. Right. So this is the basic introduction to your syllabus and all. Right. The one thing you must to note here, Anika maybe you know, right? Because you're grade 11 plus, right? What about Malsha in the mini? What's a grade? I think you're grade 11, right? Not grade 11 plus. Can you share my was a grade? or grade in and in which year you are going to face the exam? No replies. Okay. Wait. In biology, but my dear, this biological process and the biosphere, its unit number 6 and unit number 15 will be very large. Okay. And also grade 11, right? Okay. So these parts will be very large, and also the unit number 6 and unit number 15 will come in second term or your third term. But your first term exam, first term syllabus will be very easy. Okay, nothing to worry. But second term and third term will be somewhat harder because you want to study grade 10 syllabus and also the grade 11 syllabus. But when you are writing the first term, you want to study grade 10 syllabus and the first term syllabus of the grade 11. The first term syllabus of the grade 11 is very easy. So when you continuously come to the class without any missing error, you can score more marks, right? Okay. Another important thing that I forgot to say, you have 2 classes on Saturday and Sunday. On Saturday, inshallah, we'll discuss theory. Okay, grade 11 theory will be covered in theory class. In our paper class, that means Sunday, I had decided to discuss grade 10 syllabus. Okay, so when you are writing the first term exam, your first term syllabus of the grade 11 will be covered, and most of the units, most important parts in the grade 10 will be covered when you are facing the first term exam. Then again, when you are facing second term exam, then again, same. The second term will be covered, and the most of the part in the grade 10 will be covered. So when you are writing the third term, total syllabus will be covered of the grade 10 and the grade 12. So then after we'll do the model papers in the paper class. Okay, but up to second term of the grade 11, we'll discuss the grade 10 syllabus. Okay, I will do the past paper questions, explanation and all. Okay, because without the grade 10 knowledge, without the proper knowledge in the grade 10, you can't score more marks. You can't get A marks. If you have the proper knowledge in the grade 10 syllabus, then only you can get A marks. Grade 10 syllabus you can get A. Without grade 10, by studying only the grade 10, never. You can't get more marks. So you must be very careful in this thing, right? When you are studying, you want to memorize, you want to study both grade 10 and the grade 11. Okay, there is no use when you are studying only grade 11. Grade 11 there will be no any use, right? Okay. So grade 11, the first term, right? Okay. Grade 11 first term, these are the 4 units that is going to be covered in your first term syllabus. Living tissues, very, very easy, a small part. Photosynthesis, very easy, very simple, very important. You know why very important? Because in your past papers, each and every year, photosynthesis will be asked. That must be there. Okay, we'll discuss the pattern in the past papers later. But so these are the units that's going to be covered in your first term syllabus. The mixtures. It is very easy and also it is very hard, right? So we can divide that mixture into 2, calculation part and theory part. The theory part is very easy. If I explain, if you understand, you can easily memorize. That's not the matter. But calculation part, if we want to do that calculation, you want the basic knowledge in the grade 7, sorry, grade 10, unit number 7. That moles and monomers. Do you remember quantification of elements and the compounds? That's a unit, grade 10, unit number 7. I think you may remember, right? Atomic mass unit, relative atomic mass, relative molecular mass, right? Okay. So if we want to do that theory part in unit number 3, mixtures, there's 2 parts, theory part and calculation part. If you want to do that calculation part, you want the knowledge of that grade 10 syllabus. Can you understand what I'm talking? So without that knowledge, without that unit number 7, the proper knowledge in that unit number 7, you can't do that calculation part. There are some grade 11 students, those who are facing the exam, they don't know how to do the calculation about the concentration and all. If I ask why, they will say like this: we don't have the proper knowledge in unit number 7, sir. So this is the main thing. Without the proper knowledge in the grade 10, you can't understand the grade 11 syllabus. Not all the units, most of the units are depends on the grade 10 syllabus. There are units on the grade 10 syllabus that depend on. Without that grade 10 knowledge, grade 10 syllabus proper knowledge, you can't understand grade 11 syllabus. So that's why I have decided to do grade 10 syllabus in the paper class. I will do explanation, then again past paper, then again model paper. All the things will be covered. 100% I will be covered your grade 10 syllabus, and I will explain all the past paper questions and model paper questions. I have the confidence that I can make A from you, but you also want to work. நீங்க நான் மட்டும் work ஆகி சரி வர, both of them want to work together, then only you can get marks. Hey, நான் மட்டும் work பண்ணி there will be no any use. You also want to work, you also want to do the past papers, you also want to do the model papers. The one and only thing that I'm asking from you is allocate only 4 hours for science. 4 hours, just 4 hours, except the class time. Sunday and Saturday there will be 4 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours. Okay. Except that 4 hours, allocate another 4 hours. In Monday to Friday, you have 5 days, 5 into 24 hours. Hey, so within that hour, allocate only 4 hours for science. That's enough. Each and every week, over each and every week, allocate only 4 hours. That's only I'm requesting from you. Just 4 hours. That's enough. What is the reason? To do the past paper question, to do the model paper question. So I will give you some past papers and model papers and worksheets. So to do that worksheet and all, allocate just 4 hours. That's enough. Each and every year, if we allocate that time for the science, that's enough. Easier score pannalam. Science is a very easy unit if you have a proper plan and if you allocate for the time for that unit. Easier to come. You want to work, I will do my best. I will work hard for you, but you also want to work hard. Though then only we can achieve that A plus marks in a final exam. Okay. Hey, whatever you got in your grade 10, whether it is 90 or 80 or 70 or even 30 or 20, that's not matter. From today, work hard. You have more time. That means not for 24 batch, not for 23 batch, for 24 batch, you have more time. I think more than 10 months. That's enough. நீங்க உள்ள 10 மாசத்தை if you utilize that 10 months for well, you can easily score, right? So that's not a matter. We'll discuss right later. Okay. So these are the introduction for your first term, right? Introduction for the syllabus and introduction for the first term. And again, you know 20 units are there in your grade 10 syllabus and 15 units are there in grade 11 syllabus. And if you take the grade 10 syllabus, there are 20 units. You know all those because you have written 3 exams, right? And you know in your grade 11 syllabus, there are 15 units. Totally, you want to study 35 units when you are going for the exam, right? Okay. Then these are the 3 units. These are 3 parts: chemistry, biology, physics in a grade 11 syllabus. And your first term, these are the units that comes under first term. Okay, that's all. Right. This is the thing, Maria. For example, if you are studying grade 10, if you are going to face the exam of the grade maths or something, what will you do? If you want to get A marks in the maths, what will you do? Right? A small trick, right? If you want to get A in your maths, take your textbooks, right? Don't go outside the textbooks and model paper, past papers. Okay, you can do that model papers, past papers for paper experience. But for the theory, understand the theory, the one and only simple option, take your textbook and do all the exercises in the textbook. Do all the exercises. If you do all the exercises in the textbooks, definitely you can get A marks in the maths. In the maths book, you can get A marks. When I was in OLs and even from grade 6 to grade 11, when I writing the exam or something, that's the thing I do. I will take all the textbooks and all, and I will start from part 1, part 2, part 3, part 1, part 2, part 3. I will do all the textbook questions. Then after I will go to the exam. You can explain more. But how can I study science? Yeah, because there is no any exercises and only little much exercises are there. So if you do all the exercises, that's not enough. So what can you do? Can you memorize all? Can you revise all the textbook in 1 or 2 days? We can do, but it is difficult, right? So there is a small trick. That is a small trick how to revise all the units in the grade 10 and the grade 11, because you have 4 books to be revised before the exam. Now, for example, tomorrow there's an exam for science. Then what will you do? Can you revise all the textbook? No, you can't do like that, because you have 4 books. It is difficult to do. And if you want to do exercise and if you want to revise the theory, it's difficult. But there's a small trick. Like I will say it later, right? After discussing all these things. Right. Okay. And now introduction to the final paper, right? Okay. You have, I think grade 11, Anika, Malsha and Shafira. You are grade 11 and grade 11 plus. And if you are grade 10, right? Okay. Grade 10 க்கு வேற செஷன் நடக்கும் இன்ஷால்லா. 10க்கு அதுலயும் ஜாயின் ஆகும். சரி, அதெல்லாம் பேசிக் எல்லாம் சொல்லுவோம் grade 10. Okay, வாங்கடா இஃப்ரா ரையான். Can you say what's the time of your past, sorry, you got a final paper? What's the time that they will give for your past paper to do the past paper? Can you say what is the time they give? என்ன டைம் என்ன டைம்ல நீங்க செய்யணும்? Can anyone say? For part 1, how many hours they will give, and for the part 2, how many hours they will give? Can you say? Anika, Shafira, what's the time they give? சொல்லுங்களேன்டாப்பா, என்ன என்ன டைம்ல நீங்க செய்யணும்? என்ன எந்த என்ன எவ்வளவு டைம் தருவாங்க? Okay, part 1 1 hour, right? Okay, then what about the part 2? Right, okay. For the part 1, they will give 1 hour, right? Right, okay, very good. Okay. Anika, right, okay. For the part 1, they will give 1 hour, and for the part 2, they will give 3 hours. Right, part 1 will be 40 MCQs will be there. Okay, we'll discuss later. So when you go for the final exam idea, they will give you for the part 2 exam for the first part 2 first. So you want to write that part 2 exam in 3 hours, and you want to submit the paper for the invigilator, and then later, after the part 2 exam, then only they will give part 1. Part 2 முடிச்சிட்டு தான் part 1 later தருவாங்க. Right, so then after you want to do the part 1 MCQs in 1 hour, and you want to submit the answer sheet for the invigilator, right? Okay. Right. Then there will be 40 MCQs here. But MCQs in a part 1, so 40 marks. And if you take your structure questions, that means part 2, and in part 2, you can divide the part 2 into 2. Part A structure and part 2 B.Sc. You have written 3 exams in your grade 10. Grade 10 learning 3 exams. So you know the basics and all, right? So part 1, 40 MCQs, okay? In your part 2, 3 hours. Part 2 has 2 parts, part A and part B. Part A means structure. You want to write the answer in the paper itself, and you want to submit the paper for invigilator. And those answers will be very short. You want to write the short answer, that big answer and all. And if you take part B, essay part, it is somewhat bigger question. Right? You want to write more and all, you want to show the steps and all. So that will be B part, A part and B part. Totally for the A part and for the B part, you will get 3 hours, right? And for the part 1, you will get 1 hour to do the 40 MCQs. Okay. Here, Tami, this is the introduction. 40 MCQs, you will get 40 marks. And 4 structure questions, 7.5 into 4, you will get 30 marks. For the essay part, the structure part. Structure part means part 2 can be divided into 2. I said already, structure and essay. So for structure part, you will get 30 marks. And there will be 5 essays. Here you can see 5 essays. 1, 2, 3, 4. There will be another question number 9, 5 questions. So out of those 5 questions, you will do 3 questions, right? There is nothing to explain here because you know already. Because you have written 3 exams. That's why I am moving this part very quickly, but I think you may know, right? So there will be 5 questions. Out of those 5 questions, you will select only 3. So 30 marks. So how many marks? 30, 30, 60, 60 plus 40, 100. Total, you will get 100 marks in your final exam. If you do all the questions correct, right? 40 for MCQs, and 30 for your structure, and 30 for your essay part. Just think, my dear, just think. Structure part. Structure for structure. Right? I already said you want to write the answer very shortly. Short answers. There is nothing to write more page more and more. Just short answers. So if you write that question very well, you can score how many marks? 30 marks. And if you take essay part, you want to write more and only then only you can get 30 marks. So most of the part, 40 MCQs by underlining, then 30 marks by writing the short answer. So 70 marks can be scored very, very easily if you have the proper knowledge. No, அந்த தியரிக்குரிய knowledge இருந்தால் 70 மார்க்ஸ் அடிச்சு பிடிச்சு போயிட்டே இருக்கலாம். அவ்வளவு பெரிய மாச்சல் பட்ட வேலையெல்லாம் இல்லை. மாச்சலான வேலைன்னா அடுத்த 30 marks. For next 30 marks, you want to write more because essay part. So this is the introduction structure of your final paper. 40 MCQs and 4 structures and 3 essays. There will be 5 essays. You can get 3 essays. Right? Question number 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be part 1. Part A, structure. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This will be essay. And is it clear? It's clear because you have written the exam, right? You have written 3 exams in grade 10. Shall I explain again? Is it clear? About the structure of the paper. There are 40 MCQ, 4 structures and 5 essays. Out of those 5 essays, you will select 3 essays. Is it clear? Okay, Zafira, வளம மாதிரி clear. Okay. அனிகா என்னன்னு சொன்னாடா அந்த 23 பேஜ் ஆக்களுக்கு வந்து அனிகா நீங்க என்ன பேஜ்னு சொன்னீங்க? I forgot my name. அனிகா நீங்க என்ன சொன்னீங்கன்னா அனிகா வாட்ஸ் கிரேட் என்ன கிரேட் 23. ரைட். உங்களோட கிளாஸஸ் ஃப்ரீயா? 23 பேஜுக்கு வந்து கிளாஸஸ் ஃப்ரீயா தான் நடக்குது. ஓகேவா? உங்களுக்கு வந்து சண்டேயும் மண்டேயும் நடக்கும். சண்டே வந்து தியரி கிளாஸ், மண்டே பேப்பர் கிளாஸ். அந்த தியரி கிளாஸ்ல கிரேட் 11 தேர்ட் டேர்ம் சிலபஸ் கவர் ஆகும். பேப்பர் கிளாஸ்ல வந்து கிரேட் 10 தியரி போகுது. அதே மாதிரி கிரேட் 11 தியரி இன்ஷால்லா நாங்கள் கிரேட் 10 சிலபஸை முடிச்சுட்டு டைம் இருந்தால் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுவோம். அந்த கிளாஸஸ் வந்து ஃப்ரீயாக தான் நடக்கும். ஓகே. ஸோ உங்களுக்கு அந்த கிளாஸஸ்ல ஃப்ரீயாக வந்து என்ன செய்யலாம், ஜாயின் ஆகலாம். குரூப்ல இருக்கிறீங்களோ தெரியாது. அந்த இன்ஷால்லா ஃப்ரம் டுடே வந்து நான் அந்த எங்களோட என்னது ஃப்ரீ செமினார் குரூப்லையும் எங்களோட 23 பேஜில் 2 குரூப் இருக்குது. ஸோ அந்த குரூப்ல நான் அதை போஸ்ட் பண்ணுவேன். ஸோ உங்களுக்கு ஜாயின் ஆகலாம். எங்களோட ஷாஃபிரா நீங்களும் 23 பேஜ், இஃப்ரா ரயான் பாவச்சி தேவி நீங்கள் மட்டும்தான் கிரேட் 10க்கு வந்துக்கிறீங்க. ரைட், வந்து பாருங்க. சட்டிஸாக இருந்தால் கண்டினியூஸாக வாங்க. சட்டிஸ் இல்லாட்டி ஓகே இனிமே வானாண்டா சாமி இந்த ஒன்லைனே வானாம் சொல்லி நான் டிரெக்ட் கிளாஸஸ் செஞ்சு நான் பொழப்ப பார்த்துட்டு போயிட்டு ரைட். எனக்கு வானான்னு பேச்சுக்கிறீங்க ஒன்லைன்ல. அடே கஷ்டப்பட்டு போஸ்டர் அடிச்சு கஷ்டப்பட்டு ஸ்லைடர் செஞ்சு போஸ்டர் போட்டு அடே வாங்கடான்னு கூப்பிட்டா, அடே ஃப்ரீயா சரி கூப்பிட்டா வாங்கடாடா ஒரு ஈக்கோசு வருகிறது இல்லடா. அப்ப அந்த புள்ள மட்டும் வந்தீங்க. ஓகே நல்லா ரைட். ஸோ சரி ஓகே வச்சுல எனக்கு ஒருத்தர் வந்தாலும் நான் என்ன செய்வேன், பெரிய எடுத்து செய்வேன். எப்படி சரி ஏஓஎன்எஸ் எடுத்தா ரைட். ஓகே என்னட்ட படிச்ச ஒரு புள்ள எடுத்துன்னு வரும் இல்லையா, அதுக்காக வேண்டி ரைட். ஸோ இன்ஷால்லா வில் சி ரைட். ஓகே ஓகே வில் கண்டினியூ த கிளாஸ் ரைட். மனக்குமுறல கேட்டு டைம் இல்லை இல்லையா. ஓகே ஸோ 40 MCQ 4 structure 5 essays. ஓகே எங்கட ஷாஃபிரா மட்டும் தான் சொல்லுங்க. What about others? Is it clear about the structure of your paper and all? எங்கட என்ன பேரு இஃப்ராராயும் கம்பெனிங்கிற உங்களுக்கு கிரேட் 10ல வந்து நான் கொஞ்சம் நல்லா அழகா ஸ்லோவாக விளங்கப்படுத்துவேன். இது கிரேட் 11 என்றதுனால நான் கொஞ்சம் ஸ்பீடாக போனேன். வாட் அபவுட் அனிகா, இஸ் கிளியர் ஐடியா? ஓகே ஓகே ஓகே. இஃப்ராக்கு வந்து சில இஃப்ரா ரையானுக்கு கிளியர் இல்லாமிக்கும். பட் டோன்ட் வரி ரைட். நான் கிரேட் 10 சொல்றது நான் மெதுவாக ஸ்லோவாக சொல்லித்தேன். ஓகே டோன்ட் வரி. ஓகே ரைட். ஸோ 40 MCQs. MCQ multiple choice question. You won't underline the question, right? There will be 4 answers and you want to select the correct one and you won't underline. Okay. In that 40 MCQs, most of the years, not accurately 22 MCQs and all, but approximately 22 MCQs will be from your grade 10. Okay. Out of those 40 MCQs, 20 MCQs will be from your grade 10. and 18 MCQs will be from your grade 11. For grade 10, there will be 22 MCQs, and grade 11, there will be 18 MCQs. So totally 22 plus 18 equal to 40 marks. So you will get 22 marks, 18 marks from the grade 11 and 22 marks in a grade 10. So just think when you are studying, what's the grade you want to give priority? In the part you must study grade 10 well, and then only you want to study grade 11. Because 22 MCQs will come from grade 10 most of the years, right? I have past paper collections. I will show you later the evidence and all, but just try to understand the thing. Okay, this is a matter of out of those 40 MCQs, 20 MCQs will be from your grade 10 and 18 MCQs from your grade 11. Okay, right. And if you take your structure mean what? What's the structure? What do you mean structure? Structure means that you will write the answers in the paper itself, and you will submit the paper for your invigilator. They will bring that paper, the corrections and all. You can't bring that paper to your home. You can bring. If you bring that paper, your marks will be reduced. Okay, the structure means you won't write the answers within the paper itself, and you won't submit the paper for the correction. Okay, that is called structures. Part 2 paper can be divided into two, structure part and essay part. Now I'm going to discuss the structure part. Later I will discuss about the essay part. Okay, right. Mahal Safira, ஒரு வேலை செய்யலாம்டாப்பா. ரைட், இதை நான் உங்களுக்கு நிறைய முறை சொல்லிட்டேன். நீங்க இருக்கிறதா இருந்தா இருங்க. ஓகே, இட்ஸ் ஓகே. போறதா இருந்தா அவங்க போக வச்சு அதுவும் வச்சு இல்லை. ஆனா போற நேரம் லெஃப்ட் ஆகிட்டு போகாம போனை பக்கத்துல வச்சுட்டு போங்க. ரைட், அப்போ மீட்டிங்ல 4 பேர் ஈக்கிறாங்க அப்படி ஒரு மன ஆறுதல் வரும் தானே. போற நேரம் போன் என்ன செய்ய பக்கத்துல வச்சுட்டு போங்க, கட் பண்ணிட்டு போகாதீங்க. பட் இது நான் உங்களுக்கு பல முறை சொல்லிட்டேன். ஓகே, ரைட். என்ன டைம் வேஸ்ட். திங்கக்கிழமை எக்ஸாம் தானே, படிக்கலாம். ரைட், ஓகே ஓகே ஓகே. நீங்க ஏன்னா திங்கக்கிழமை எக்ஸாம் தானே, இது உங்களுக்கு நான் பல முறை சொல்லி இதுக்கேற்ற மாதிரி தான் நாங்கள் பிளான் பண்ணி பேசிக்கிறோம் எங்களோட ட்ராக்ல. ஸோ நாங்கள் ட்ராக்காக ரிட்டர்ன் ரிவைஸ் பண்ண தேவையில்லை. ரைட், ஓகே. அதர்ஸ் பாருங்க, the first structure, my dear, you have 3 parts in your syllabus: chemistry, physics, biology. The first structure will be a biology question. The first part is the first structure will be biology, a biosphere. Unit number 15 in your grade 11, unit number 15, biosphere, a biology part. So each and every year from 2016 to 2022. Wait a minute, I will show you. Right here, right, this is a 5th structure. Wait a minute. Can you see the screen? I think that you can see the screen, right? Screen பார்க்கலாம் தானே? Right here, structure. Question number 1, biology, biosphere. From 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, each and every year, the first structure will be biology. There will be no any change. Even when you are writing the exam in 24, even when you are writing the exam in 25, the first structure will be from biosphere. விளங்குதா? ஒரு ப்ராப்பரான ஒரு பிளான், ஒரு ப்ராப்பரான ஒரு எக்ஸிகியூஷன் இருந்துன்னு சொன்னால், நான் இதைத்தான் படிப்பேன், இதைத்தான் செய்ய போறேன், இதுக்கு தான் படிக்கிறேன் இருந்தால் ஏன் கஷ்டப்படுவானே? ஈஸியா எடுக்கலாம். Is it clear here, தம்பி? In your grade 11 syllabus, the final unit number 15 is biosphere, grade 11. So if you study biosphere very well, biosphere படிச்சீங்கன்னு சொன்னால், if you study biosphere, you can do the first structure, 7.5 marks. Just a single unit. ஒரு பாடம் படித்தால் 75 ரூபாய், 7.5 marks. If you study biosphere well, because question number 1, structure will be biosphere. So each and every structure you can get 7.5 marks. Question number 1, 7.5 marks. So if you study that biosphere well, can score 7.5 marks from 1 unit. ஒரே ஒரு பாடத்துல இருந்து. விலகுறா, சயின்ஸ் கஷ்டமா? கஷ்டம் இல்ல, science is very easy. If you don't have a plan, or if you don't have a clear idea in the final paper, ஃபைனல் பேப்பரை பத்தின ப்ராப்பரான ஒரு நாலேஜ் வந்து லெஸ் ஆகிற நேரம், குறைவாகிற நேரம் தான் யூ வில் ஃபீல் டிஃபிகல்ட் டு டூ த பாஸ் பேப்பர். நான் சொல்றது, நீங்க எப்ப வந்து இந்த பாஸ் பேப்பர்ஸ் பத்தின ஒரு ப்ராப்பரான நாலேஜ் இல்லாம இருக்கிறீங்களோ அப்பதான் வந்து கஷ்டமா ஃபீல் பண்ணுவீங்க. ஒரு ப்ராப்பரான ஒரு ஐடியா இருந்துச்சு சொன்னால், இந்த எல்லாம் இதுலதான் வரப்போகுதுன்னு ஒரு ஐடியா இருந்ததுன்னு சொன்னால், nothing hard, right? Okay. And second, biology. You know the second structure. There are 4 structures here. You can see 4 structures are there. Question number 1, question number 2, 3, 4. Right. So question number 2 will be biology part. Okay, that's biology. And you know there are many units from biology. Here, this is biology. There are 4 units in a grade 11 syllabus, and in a grade 10 syllabus there are 6 units. So totally there are 10 biology parts. So from the 10 units, from the 10 on the 10 பாடத்துல they will ask photosynthesis each and every year and the world of life each and every year. We'll check here. Second structure will be biology, right? Second structure will be biology. 2016 no photosynthesis, 2017 photosynthesis, 2018 photosynthesis, 2019 photosynthesis, 2020 photosynthesis, 2021 no photosynthesis. But in 2021 there is no biology in second part. But if you take 2021 here, you can see the essay part. You can see photosynthesis. So from this observation we can decide one thing. அடே பாருங்க 2016ல இருக்குது இல்ல, 2017ல இருக்குது, 18ல இருக்குது, 19ல இருக்குது, 20ல இருக்குது, 21ல இல்ல. Then you may say, oh sir, 2021 there is no photosynthesis. But in essay part they are asking photosynthesis. So from this observation we can say one thing: each and every year there will be the question photosynthesis in the past paper. Definitely there will be a part. Solution is that. So if you study photosynthesis, you can score 4 or 5 marks, maximum 4 marks in your past paper. இப்போ இவ்வளோ காலம் நாங்க படிச்சோம், எதுக்கு படிக்கணும், ஏன் படிக்கணும், படிச்சா எனக்கு எவ்வளவு மார்க்ஸ் கிடைக்கும்? You don't know how many marks will I get if I study photosynthesis. How many marks will I get in the final paper? You don't know. If you study biosphere, how many marks will I get in the past paper? You don't know. Why? Because if you have the scheme, if you have the structure of the past paper, then only you can guess how many marks will you get, how many marks will you score if you study this unit, if you study this unit. இந்த பாடத்தை படிச்சா இந்த மார்க்ஸ் கிடைக்கும் அப்படின்ற ஐடியா வேணுமா? You want to do the past paper, you want to have the vast knowledge in the past paper structures. So then from this observation you can decide one thing. If you study biosphere, you can get 7.5 marks. If you study photosynthesis, you can get 4 or 3 marks. So like that, each and every year, my dear, each and every year they will ask photosynthesis. Each and every year they my favorite part in biology. Oh right, okay, favorite part because it is very easy. Photosynthesis is easy, simple, and also very important. I already said that one. You may remember. கட்டாயமான பாடம், ஈஸியான பாடம், இம்பார்ட்டன்டான பாடம், right? Okay. And if you take third structure, there are 4 structures. So in our third structure, it will be comes under chemistry. The structure of the matter, that means in grade 10 unit number 3, and changes in matter grade 10 unit number 16. We'll check whether it is correct or wrong. அதாவது மூணாவது ஸ்ட்ரக்சர்ல வந்து in third structure they will ask unit number 3 and unit number 16. We'll check whether it is correct or wrong, right? Okay, here third structure chemistry, unit number 3, 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 and unit number 16, unit number 16, unit number 16, unit number 16. Here there is no question unit number 16, but essay part I think they have unit number 16 here. Essay part here, essay part. So what's the thing here? Do you want to understand here? If you study structure of the matter and changes in matter, you can score again another 7.5 marks. விளங்க சொல்றது? அடே இப்ப இவ்வளவு காலம் படிச்சீங்க தானே, இவ்வளவு காலம் யூனிட் நம்பர் 3 புரிந்து படிச்சிருப்பீங்க, இவ்வளவு காலம் யூனிட் நம்பர் 16 புரிந்து படிச்சு, but you don't know how many marks will I get if I study unit number 3. structure of the matter. You don't know how many marks will I get if you study unit number 16, changes in matter from your grade 10, right? This is grade, right? Yaar is Samiha Haris. I don't know that which grade are you from, right? This is the class for the grade 11 students, and for the grade 10 students, there will be another session at 10 o'clock. So if you are grade 10, it will be somewhat difficult to understand all those things, right? Because you don't know the basic ideas, the grade 10 and also nothing to worry. If you are grade 11, okay, you can watch this video, right? No, all right, okay, okay. Then you can understand the things, right? Okay, you know structure of the matter in grade 10 syllabus and changes in matter, you need number 16 in the grade 10 syllabus. So if you study changes in matter, that is from grade 10. And if you study structure of the matter from grade 10, how many marks will you get? Can get 7.5 marks. அது சொல்ற விஷயம் விளங்குதா உங்களுக்கு? Are now I am talking only about the structure and the essay. I didn't discuss about the MCQ and all. You can get more marks from the MCQ also. In the MCQ unit number 16 la kelli varum, unit number 3 la kelli varum, and grade 11 biosphere la kelli varum. Except that 7.5 marks in biosphere, you can get some more marks from the MCQ. Am I right or wrong? அந்த பயோஸ்பியர் படிச்சீங்கன்னு சொன்னாடா அந்த ஸ்ட்ரக்சர்ல இல்லாம except that structure part, you can get some more marks from the MCQ also. விளங்கு நான் சொல்றது. Science is not hard, my dear. Right? Science is not hard. 1 year, you have more 10 or 11 months for the grade 11 students. So if you study well, if you have a proper plan, அழகா மார்க்ஸ் எடுக்கலாம். ஒசக்கவால மார்க்ஸ் எடுக்கலாம், ஈஸியா எடுக்கலாம். லெவல் ஏஓ ஏ பிளஸ் சொல்லிச்சு ஒன்று என்ன சொன்னா ஐ வில் ஒர்க் ஹார்ட் ஃப்ரம் மை சைட் அண்ட் யூ ஆல்சோ வாண்ட் டு ஒர்க் ஃப்ரம் யுவர் சைட். ஸோ இஃப் வி ஒர்க் போத் டுகெதர், அசால்ட்டா மார்க்ஸ் எடுக்கலாம். தேர் பி நோ such difficulties. Okay, but the one and only thing you want to work hard, that's the thing, right? Only 2 months for the Safira. Okay, Safira, don't worry, right? உங்களோட 23 பேஜுக்கும் மேக்ஸிமம் கிரேட் 10 தியரி போகுது. கிரேட்ல as much as I can, I will do for you, right? நம்பிக்கையோட வரீங்க, right? Okay. So right. And fourth structure is physics. You know, my dear, you know, in physics part, in your grade 11 syllabus, you know, you have 6 physics part and 9 physics part. Totally there are 15. Out of those 35 units, out of those 35, 10. Excuse me. Hello, கேனா? ஓ grade 9 காரங்க, grade 10 grade 11 க்கு காரங்க. ஓ කොහොමද? නේ මැඩම් අපි මේ පොඩ්ඩක් වැඩ ඉඳලා අපිට කරන්න බෑ. අපි ඉංග්‍රීසි මීඩියම් නෙමෙයි කරන්නේ. grade 10 grade 10 grade ඉංග්‍රීසි මීඩියම්. ஓ இங்கிலீஷ் மீடியம் பண்ணுங்க. ஓகே, thank you. நீங்களாம் கணக்க தெரியாம சமாளிச்சு விடுறது, ரைட்? ஓகே, அதெல்லாம் கணக்கெடுக்கப்படாது. ஓகே. So in grade 11, you know, there are 9 units, and if you're grade 10, you know, 6 units. Totally there are 15 units. So fourth structure, right? Fourth structure will be definitely, that will be a physics part. There will be no any doubt. The fourth structure will be definitely, it will be physics. But I can't say which part will come under the physics part, because there are 15 units. 15 பாடம் இருக்குது. So I can't guess which part will come under fourth structure. நாலாவது ஸ்ட்ரக்சர்ல என்ன வரும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு எனக்கு என்ன செய்யலாது, கெஸ் பண்ண இயலாது. Why? Because there are 15 units are there. Out of those 35 units, 15 units will be from grade 10 syllabus, sorry, physics part. So I can't guess which unit will comes under physics part, but first structure will be physics, but I can't say which unit will comes under physics part. Okay. என்ன பாடம் வரும்னு என்ன செய்யலாது சொல்ல இயலாது. Right. Okay. Then essay part. How many essays are there? There are 5 essays. Right? Out of those 5 essays, you want to select 3 essays. Right? Yeah, 5 essays are there. You want to select only 3 essays. So each and every essay you will get 10 marks. 10 into 3, 30 marks. Okay, right. The first question number 5. Right, that means question number 1, question number 2, question number 3, question number 4. These 4 parts will be structure. Structure means you will write the answer in the paper. You will submit it for invigilator. Another 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 5 questions. What are they? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So in the Anji paadathula, the 5th one will be a biology. And if you can do that biology, you can select that biology. If it is difficult, you can cancel that 5th one. You can select. If you can do that biology, you can select one. If you can't do that biology, there's no need to select 5th one. Okay, right. Because it is essay. Out of those 5 essays, you can select 3 parts. Right, okay. Then what is the question? What's the part? They are asking biological process in the human body. Unit number 6 in your grade 11 syllabus. Right, நான் நினைக்கிறேன் படிக்காத இஃப்ராக் இல்ல அனிகாக்கு தெரியும் because you are grade 11, right? Okay, sorry. In your grade 11, my dear, there's a unit number 6. That means biological process in the human body. Grade 11, unit number 6. And continuity of life, reproduction. In your grade 10, unit number 14. So if you study unit number 14 and unit number 6 very well, how many marks will you get? 10 marks. உனக்கு ஏ வேணுமா இத படி, பி வேணுமா அத படி, சி வேணுமா இத படி, எஸ் வேணுமா அத படி. Because we know, right, if we study this unit, we will get 10 marks. If we study this unit, we will get 10 marks. If you study that part, I will get 6 marks. Because we had a scheme, we had a structure, we had a plan. எல்லாமே கூட கையில தான் இருக்குது. ஒரே ஒரு பார்ட் மட்டும் தான் மிச்சம் என்னது படிக்கிறது. So if you study unit number 6 in your grade 11 syllabus, that is big part or பெரிய பாடம். And if you study reproduction from your grade 10 syllabus, you can score how many marks? 10 marks. Because each and every essay has 10 marks. சொல்ல விஷயம் இல்லைங்கதா, ஒழுங்கான ஒரு பிளான் ஒன்று இருந்ததுன்னு வெய்யப்பா சுவரா எடுக்கலாம். And nothing that much hard, right? Okay. And then chemistry, 6 part. Here, unit number, wait a minute, I will show you. Here, question number 6. Chemistry. Right? Chemistry part, if you take chemistry part, what are they ask? Mixtures. Grade 11 mixtures. Unit number 3. In your grade 11, there is a unit number 3 mixtures, your first term syllabus. And the hydrocarbon, it is unit number 14, third term syllabus. Heat changes in chemical reaction, it is second term syllabus, unit number 7. So if you study these 3 units, hydrocarbon is very, 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 very easy part. Very small unit. Hydrocarbon is already very small unit, which is in your grade 11 syllabus. And heat changes for the in your grade 11, question number, unit number 7. இது வந்துடா இந்த பாடங்கள்ல உள்ள very, very simple unit is heat changes. Unit number 8 in your grade 11 syllabus. So if you study these three units, hydrocarbons, heat changes, and the mixtures, how many marks will you get? How many marks? 10 marks. Solution, if you study those 3 units, mixtures, hydrocarbons, and heat changes, how many marks will you get? 10 marks from 3 units. Out of those 3 units, 2 units are very, very easy. Hydrocarbon very easy. Heat changes very easy. So assault 10 marks if you study those 3 units. Science கஷ்டமாக்குறது யாருன்னா நீங்க தான். But science is very easy if you have a proper plan. Because you know now when you are studying unit number 3 mixtures, you have the knowledge. If I study unit number 3, I will get 10 marks. If I study hydrocarbon, I will get 10 marks. if I study heat changes, I will get 10 marks because you know. But earlier in your grade 8 or grade 8, you don't know. If I study this unit, how many marks will I get in the past paper? How many you can't say. But now you can say. In the part of the marks, in the part of the simple. Okay, va? Right? Right, so now you know the patterns, right? There's another two parts, question number 8 and question number 9. Right, okay, wait. If you take question number 8, that question number 8 has two parts. If you take here, question number 5 is biology, question number 6 is chemistry, question number 7 is physics. Biology, chemistry, physics. But if you take question number 8, question number 8 it is from biology and also it is from physics. If we study unit number, if you want to do question number 8, and there are 5 questions, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if we want to do 5th one, you want to know about the biology. If you want to do 7th one, you want to have the knowledge of the chemistry. If you want to do question number 8, you want question number 7, you want to have the knowledge of the physics. Here, biology, chemistry, physics. But if you want to do question number 8, you want to know biology and also the physics. If you take biology, continuity of life, again reproduction, and the world of life, unit number 13, and inheritance. All these comes in a grade 10 syllabus, third term syllabus. Grade 10, the third term syllabus. Continuity of life, world of life, inheritance. We'll check. Question number 8, right? Question number 8. Here, question number 8. 2016 no question. 2017 inheritance, diversity, reproduction, characteristic organisms, diversity, reproduction, diversity. So each and every year, I like most biology lessons because very easy, right? Okay. So most of the year they are asking continuity of life, world of life, inheritance. So if you study these 3 units, you can get 4 marks. 4 or 5 marks, 5 marks, 5 marks. Because 10 marks, 5 marks will be physics, 5 marks will be from biology. என்ன சீன்னு சொன்னால்டா, என்ன சீன்னு சொன்னா பிளான் பண்ணி படிங்க. பிளான் பண்ணி படிங்க. You study under a proper scheme, a proper plan, a proper schedule. ஷுவரா எந்த ஒரு டவுட்டும் இல்லாம என்ன செய்யலாம், மார்க் ஸ்கோர் பண்ணலாம். ஒன்றே ஒன்று என்ன செய்யணும், you want to do my worksheets and you want to do the past papers which I giving. So I will give the past paper correction. If you take unit number 16, so for example, if you are studying tissues for the grade 11 syllabus, I will teach tissues. So when I teaching tissues, I will give all the past paper collection 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 21, 22, and I will give some model paper questions also. So if we do all those questions, that's enough to get more marks. So yeah, but one and only thing I accept from you, you want to work, you want to do that past paper collection, you want to do that model paper collection. That's enough. So right, okay. And then you know now the patterns in the final paper. This is the pattern. If we catch that pattern, oh. And also, if they, for example, if you are doing the past paper collections for the photosynthesis, for example, உதாரணத்துக்கு சொல்லடே, இப்போ நீங்க photosynthesis உள்ள past paper collection செய்றீங்க. When you are doing the past paper, you will understand one thing. In the photosynthesis, there will be many subunits. For example, we'll take there are 10 subunits. For example, and in the exam, they will never ask all those 10 subunits, subheadings. For example, photosynthesis எடுக்கிறீங்க. Under photosynthesis, how many subheadings are there? 10 subheadings. There is no need to study all the 10 subheadings because they will never ask all those 10 subheadings. They will ask only 4 or 5 subheadings from that unit. But how can you know that in which subheading they will ask? எந்த subheadingல அவங்க question கேட்பாங்கன்னு how can you know? When you are doing the past paper, when you are doing the model papers, you will realize, these are the subheadings, these are the parts which they are asking the question in the past papers, because they will never ask all the parts in the past papers. எல்லாத்தையும் தூக்கி அப்படியே போட மாட்டாங்க. There is a unique part. There is a unique part. They will ask this part in the final paper. When you are doing the past papers, automatically you will realize, okay, there is no need to study all the subheadings in the photosynthesis. Only some of the subheadings I want to study in here to do the past papers. எல்லாத்தையும் தூக்கி பிடிச்சா அப்படியே ஏற்ற தேவையில்லை. That's the matter of study. Do the past papers and then study. So while doing the past papers and the model paper, I will give the past paper collection, don't worry. And I will give the model paper question also. There's no need to worry. So when you are doing those past papers and model papers, you will realize, these are the units that I want to study and these are the subheadings that I want to study. இப்போ உங்களுக்கு தெரியும்னு சொன்னால்டா, இப்போ உதாரணமா உங்களுக்கு தெரியும் யூனிட் நம்பர் 6 படிக்கணும்னு தெரியும், யூனிட் நம்பர் 2 படிக்கணும்னு தெரியும், யூனிட் நம்பர் 16 படிக்கணும், படிச்சா எனக்கு இந்த பாடத்துல கேள்வி வரும்னு தெரியும். You know, if you study unit number 60, I will get in this marks and that marks in that question, this question. If you take question number 3, there will be chemistry and they will definitely ask in number 16, but you know, but you don't know which in unit number 16, which part they are asking. Unit number 16 உள்ளால எந்த பார்ட்ல கேக்குறாங்கன்னு தெரியாது, but you can understand, you can guess that part when you are doing the past papers and the model paper, right? Okay. And some rules and a regulation that I want to follow in my class, right? Number 1, when you are in the class, right, I will ask whether it is clear or no. So when I ask whether it is clear or no, you want to reply very quickly, as much as you can. எவ்வளவு குயிக்கா இருக்குமோ அவ்வளவு குயிக்கா நீங்க என்ன செய்யணும், கிளியர்னு சொல்லி போடணும். கிளியர் இல்லைன்னு சொன்னா you can say, sir, that is not clear, can you explain again? So if you say like that, I will explain again. So if it is clear, I can move. So if I ask whether it is clear or no, you want to reply me quickly, so then only I can move, right? So this is a request. And another second one, hey, don't turn on the mic. Okay, when I explain, I will never disable the mic option. I will enable the mic option, but you want to turn off. Hey, if you have any doubts, you can turn on the mic and you can ask me. Hey, if you don't have any doubts or something, please turn, because it will be somewhat noisy. Because if you have any fans near to you, what will happen? The noise will come through the phone and it will be very noisy for me. So that is second rules. And there's no any other rules and regulation in that class, in that my class. That's all, right? So if you have any doubts, you can ask me now. So we can conclude our lesson session tomorrow, inshallah, for the grade 11 students. Anika, tomorrow on the inshallah at same time there will be the paper class for you, and those class will be free. And next class, if you are satisfied with the class, you can register for the next class. And if you can join, you can join for the grade 11 plus class. For those the students also are writing the exam 23, right? 23 example போற புள்ளைக்காக தானே, so அவங்களோட வேணும்னாலும் அன்னைக்கு join. That class will be totally free for the 11 plus students. Those are writing the 23 exam, those class will be 100% free. So you can join that class if you want. For the grade 11 class, that means 24 batch, tomorrow inshallah paper class will be started. That means unit number 6, sorry, in grade 10. In the grade 10 syllabus will be covered in the paper class. And theory class, inshallah, next Saturday. Okay, sir, I will drop a message in WhatsApp. So admin in okay, ma'am. உங்களுக்கு அந்த grade 11 paper class start ஆகும். So if you have time to join the grade 10 theory classes at 10 to 12 at Saturday and Sunday, and also you also can join for that class also. There will be no any issues. ரெண்டுக்குமே வேற வேற பே பண்ணணும் அப்படி இல்லை, நீங்க பே பண்ணணும்னா உங்களுக்கு என்னது கட்டிட்டு வரலாம். That's the issue. So that's the introduction. This is introduction. I am Fawzul Kareem from Putlam, right? Right. If there is anything to ask, you can ask me. If there is nothing to ask, right. Another thing, if you want these past paper collections, text me, right? In the past paper collection, I will send you, right? That each and every for 2016, question number 6, question number 5, right? This is a past paper collection. And if you don't know how to use this chart, You can message me and I will explain you how to use this chart. எப்படி யூஸ் பண்றேன்னு தெரியாதுன்னு
உன
சொன்னா
ஸ்கிரீன்ஷாட் எடுக்கலவே உன
எப்படிமா?
ஸ்கிரீன்ஷாட் எடுக்கல
Hey, first part to the 16, 17, 18, 19. So each and every year I have a range, the past paper questions in a order. So if you want this order, this past paper collection, you can text me. And சூனியம் எங்க சூனியம் வரலமா, அவங்க என்னவோ தெரியாது, யாரு அவட பேரு ஜைனப் ஜாபின், என்ன சீனோ தெரியாது. And Anika, where are you from, my dear?
Putlam, sir.
புத்தளம் எங்க? In what
Paper.
school?
I'm studying at Fatima.
Fatima, right, okay. I am teaching in a school of excellence. You know, there's a school in Karikata.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So that's all. That's in the paper class. Sorry, introduction class. Tomorrow, inshallah, there will be paper class for the grade 11 students. Anika, உங்களுக்கு share உங்களுக்கு என்ன join ஆகலாம். Okay, that's all. Do you have any doubts to ask? If there is nothing to ask, we can conclude the classes. இதே மாதிரி doubt இல்லையா சொல்லுங்க. That's there is no any doubt. Let's conclude or something, right? If you say anything, then I can conclude the class. No doubts. Wind up the class. Okay, others. Ifra Ryan, grade 10 க்கு இன்னொரு கிளாஸ் நடக்கும் உங்களுக்கு grade 10க்கு அதுல ஜாயின் ஆகும். சாஃபிரா, what about you? டவுட் கேட்க கூடாது, ரைட்? நான் பலமுறை உங்களுக்கு சொல்லிட்டேன். சாஃபிரா, ரைட்? ஓகே. இஃப்ரா ரயா, நீங்க கிரேட் 10க்கு இன்னொரு கிளாஸ் நடக்கும். விலங்கி இஸ் ஓகே. ஓகே, கிரேட் 10க்கு there will be another session, so you can join that session, right? சாஃபிரா என்ன பேர் அவனா? இஃப்ரா. ஓகே, right. So let's wind up the class. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Another one important thing, a kind request. என்னன்னு சொன்னால், இவ்வளோ காலம் நான் வந்து என்னது அன்பா பண்பா சொன்னேன். இப்ப மிரட்டி சொல்ல போறேன். என்னன்னு சொன்னால், ஷேர் பண்ணுங்களாப்பா. அந்த போஸ்டர்கள் வந்தா என்ன, சரி வந்தா ஸ்டேட்டஸ்ல குரூப் எல்லாம் ஷேர் பண்ணிருங்க, சரியா? இவ்வளோ காலம் இஃப் யூ கேன் ஷேர், அப்படி இல்லை. இப்ப இனிமே இப்ப சொல்ல போறேன், யூ மஸ்ட் ஷேர். கட்டாயம் ஷேர் பண்ணும். ஓகே, ஸோ கொஞ்சம் ஹெல்ப் ஆகிக்கும், ரைட்? ஸோ கட்டாயம் உங்களோட எவ்வளோ வேணுமோ அவ்வளோக்கு உங்களோட ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸோட உங்களோட ஸ்டேட்டஸ் எல்லாம் ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க. கொஞ்சம் சப்போர்ட் ஆகிக்கும், ரைட்? இந்த மாதிரி 4 பேர் 3 பேரை வச்சு கிளாஸ் போகலாம், மன வருத்தம்டா அப்போ எனக்கு. ஏன்னா நிறைய இதுக்கு பின்னால செய்ய வழியில் ஓகே, செய்ய வழியில சாப்பிட்றா. ஓகே, ஓகே. ஸோ இதான் திங். ஸோ என்ன செய்யுங்கன்னா, ஒரு சாரி போஸ்டர்கள் நான் குரூப்ல ஷேர் பண்ணுற நேரம் another thing, notes I have share. Ifra Anika, அவங்களோட கிரேட் 10 நோட்ஸ் என்னடா எனக்கு மெசேஜ் பண்ணுங்க. கிரேட் 10 நோட்ஸ் நான் ஷேர் பண்றேன். தட்ஸ் நாட் இஷ்யூஸ், அதெல்லாம் பிரச்சனை இல்லை. ஓகே, so let's conclude the class. Thank you for joining the meeting. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. See you later.